Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dino's Kitchen. In UK there is a kind of a special version of carbonara, which is called all-in carbonara. People put chicken, peas, ham, cherry tomatoes. Ma che cazzi carbonari è? Mica sei un casino. We are not in the casino, my friend. All in. There is one carbonara, my friend. It's the one from Rome, okay? You wanna put cream, chicken, do it.
Don't do it!
But don't call carbonara. I'm gonna show you how to make my version of carbonara. Facciamo. Right, first thing to do, let's put some water in the pan, turn on the heat and bring the water up to boil. I'm gonna say now, and I'm not gonna say anymore, for carbonara you need this, guanciale. No ham, no parma ham, no bacon, no pancetta. Guanciale. And let's start prepping the guanciale. So what we're gonna do, we take off the skin. You can do cubes, little stripes, thin, thick. It's completely up to your taste. So we're gonna get a nice slice, quite thin, and then we're gonna slice like that. But don't be stingy. Put the guanciale in there. Once the guanciale is all sliced, it's time to extract all the fat from it. We're gonna grab our beautiful pan, place the guanciale in. The pan has to be cold. That is a must. And we start on a low-medium heat. We need the guanciale to sweat. That's the way Italian people do pasta. We make love with food.
I honestly don't know if I'm hungry or horny.
And stay out of my freezer.
As you can see, we didn't put any butter, we didn't put any oil. And the reason why is because we have got our beautiful guanciale. Look all this fat. Grab 2 containers and a bunch of eggs. We're gonna open the egg in the first bowl. Second egg. We don't wanna burn. We need to be multitasking in the kitchen. Very important. Okay, another egg. So grab the yolk. Okay. Transfer in the other container. In the meanwhile, the guanciale is getting nice and crispy. You can see the color is almost golden brown all over, and there is loads of fat. Look, that is liquid gold for this recipe, eh? With the whites, we're gonna save them for now. We keep everything. With our beautiful yolks, we simply gonna add some black pepper, no salt, and we're gonna add some good quality Parmigiano. I know, in the carbonara you should use Pecorino, but I live in UK. It's very hard to get Pecorino in here. So use a nice quality Parmigiano, and trust Dino, the carbonara will be the best you've ever had in your life. The quantity of Parmesan is literally by feeling.
A few inches later.
Okay? And we're gonna mix it. Okay, look at that. I will say our guanciale is ready. We're gonna turn off the heat and remove our guanciale on a piece of kitchen paper. The reason why we drain our guanciale straight away is because if we leave in the fat, it will never go crispy. It will always be soggy. But if we dry all the excess fat, we're gonna have a lovely crispy guanciale. Look how beautiful it is. Remember what I said before? That is liquid gold. So we're gonna add half of the fat that is in the pan inside our egg and cheese mixture. And we're gonna leave half into the pan. We incorporate the fat into the egg. Look at that. it's time to cook our pasta. Usually we always season the water quite a lot with salt. But due to the fact that we have got loads of guanciale which is already salty, we have got loads of good Parmesan which is already salty, we don't want to really push too much with salt, because remember, you can always add, but once it's in, you cannot take it out. Please do not snap the pasta. That's a very quick example. You go and buy a chair from a guy that makes chair for living. You're gonna come home and you're gonna put the chair upside down and you're gonna sat on it. I don't think so. So if people create pasta that is supposed to be that length, why you snap the pasta? Twist like that and let it go. You know, you don't really use egg white for much. So I'm gonna use it for the actual carbonara. Little pinch of salt and a little bit of black pepper. We're gonna mix until we reach this kind of consistency. We have now cooked the pasta for 6 minutes. Turn off and you need to rest for a little bit. Trust me, it works. We can grab our pan with the guanciale fat, really high heat. We can see a little bit of smoke is coming out. Be careful because it can splash. We're gonna stop the temperature and start emulsifying the fat. So we're gonna finish the pasta in the pan. I know right now it looks like plain pasta, but remember, it's absorbing the flavor of the guanciale, baby. We are almost there with the cooking, maybe another minute, just enough to reduce a little bit of excess water. It's time to turn off the pasta. Now place the pan here. We need to slightly cool down the pasta a touch, otherwise we're gonna scramble everything. And let's go with our special carbonara cream. Look at that, mamma mia, my friend. We're gonna incorporate that, and already you can tell it's super creamy. But remember, our egg whites, look, after a bit it will obviously break the structure a little bit, so a nice energetic mix. And we just need a touch. Look at that, my friend, mamma mia. To get something like that, people put the cream into it. You don't need the cream. Creamy, but not cream. We're gonna get some of the crispy guanciale now into the pasta. It's not gonna get scrambled, it's not gonna get dry. That's why we put the secret ingredient if you have watched the whole video. Now, we need to do the noise check. Not my stomach, the noise of the pasta, the noise of the chuch. That's the recipe for the happiness, my friend. Me and my wife wanna really say thanks to all our subscribers. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell. See you on the next video.